What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for your patience. Man, first off, I was already running behind because I just out of nowhere got like crazy nauseous. And then I'm about to go live at 10:30 and I just hear this and I'm like, "What is that?" I look down, my dog yacked all over the place. Hold on, that's weird that we're both nauseous at the same time. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, so my dog yacked all over the place. So that's what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes. So my bad to keep y'all waiting. My printer is running in the background, so y'all, if it's too loud, I mean, cry about it. Sorry. But do got to keep it running, got to keep manufacturing going. And I just want to say thank you so much, man, for you guys rolling through. Today, December the 19th, is the channel's birthday. DLD After Dark is 3 years old today. Now, it's funny because earlier I was thinking, like, is it the fourth year? Is it the third year? I can't remember. It is 3 years old today from December 19th, 2021 to December 19th, 2024. So happy birthday to the channel. And look, man, I got to be real. This is all possible because of all you guys. You guys have been incredible. The best group of supporters and viewers that I could ever ask for. And I'm just extraordinarily grateful for y'all. But for real though, let me know if you guys do hear the printer in the background, and I'll make adjustments if needed. I want to make this delightful for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, I just want to welcome everyone. If this is your first time watching DLD After Dark, sure, we totally believe you, because we know YouTube does not recommend this content for new people. They just don't do it. I'm sorry. There is this, every now and then there's one person that'll come in and be like, "It's my first time in here," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure. You've been lurking. You just didn't want to say anything." But if that's the argument you're going to maintain, then I'll say welcome. Okay, welcome. And hang out, chill with the folks over here in chat. There's going to be a lot of great conversations. Honestly, mostly the side conversations that are most entertaining, more entertaining than the stream. But I want to go ahead and welcome you and let you know that if you choose to stay a little, hang out, kick it with the folks over here in chat, then you may choose to subscribe. You may choose to like the video. You may click the like button 3 times, because that's how you get the best like possible. If you're watching this video the next day or the next day or the next day, shout out to you. I appreciate you. All my folks that comment, replay mafia, recapitulation syndication, spin 360, Razor JB, Knights Custom Builds, all you guys, I appreciate y'all so much, and many, 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 many more. But do me a favor, drop a comment, because that pushes this a little bit harder in the algo. So let's go ahead and greet all of our channel members, because I appreciate y'all so much. Just so you know, this channel is supported like literally like more than 80% by nearly 90% by the channel members. So y'all, I salute y'all for real. And man, 3rd birthday of this channel. That's crazy. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and roll through. So first in chat tonight was Senor Bob, channel member. Appreciate you, brother. And let me just say this. The reason that we're going to take the next like 10 minutes or so to greet all of our channel members. So guests that are backstage, if you need to run off, refresh your beverage, or do your thing, light a cigarette, smoke a bowl, whatever you do, do your thing. And we're going to greet all the channel members here. And channel members are, they take priority on DLD After Dark, and appreciate y'all so much. So Senor Bob is not only first in chat tonight, so slap hands. Appreciate you, brother. But he's also a channel member, and he's been a long time channel member, so I appreciate you. We got Eric Stockbridge in here, brother. Great to see you. Also a channel member. My man, we got Mark Tucker. Great to see you. Mike McClune, the Goon, brother. Great to see you. Channel member and a moderator. Appreciate you, my guy. Zanti Misfit, brother. Great to see you. Also a channel member. We got Gort. Great to see you. Also a channel member. Let's see. Zanti, Mark Tucker, Gort, Blue Curtain Burner, brother. Great to see you. Also a channel member. Hey, and look at this. We got Spin 360 live and in chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Also a channel member. Zanti, making fun of my dog puking. Thank you so much. Senor Bob, Zanti Misfit. Let's see. CNT Designs and Arms, brother. Great to see you. Channel member and moderator. Lifetime channel member. Drewski, Widadewski. Bro, I was literally wearing that hoodie all day, but I ended up taking it off because it was a little warm, and then I got cold, and then this is the closest one. Anyway, whatever. Okay, Jova Q, brother, great to see you. Also a moderator. Appreciate you, my guy. Gort, Zanti Misfit, Senor Bob. Hey, there he is. Agorizer, brother, great to see you. My guy Aggie, great to see you. Gort, Zanti Misfit, my guy Aggie, Senor Bob, Gort. Let's see, CNT Designs and Arms. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anyone here. Senor Bob, Agorizer, Mike McClune, the Goon. Did I miss anybody? Kurt said he probably won't be able to make it tonight, but we love you, Kurt. We love you. Kurt 24, the producer of the show. Don't let anybody know. Let's see. Hey, good to see you. This fine young lady came here for the music. Dang, look at that. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Zanti Misfit. Hey, there he is. Tex Bullington, brother. Great to see you. Also a channel member. Appreciate you, my guy. Hey, there he is. T for Tejas, my guy. Great to see you. Also a channel member. Longtime channel member who's always got to be first. Yo, T for Tejas, bro. Wait till I send you a picture of some of the knives we're working on. You're gonna trip, bro. It's like I don't want to put out too much. It's fire. It's fire. You guys will not believe it. Hey, honorable mention, Joe Morris, brother. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see who else we got. Tiva Tejas. Hey, Callie Prepper. Great to see you. Who now is Callie Pepper? I guess. Yeah. What did you two eat, bro? I ate food that I made with my hands. Blue Curtain Burner, brother. Great to see you. 16 months. Happy barf day. That's great. You know what? For that, bro.
Oh, I get it. You're retarded. You don't understand a word I say.
First off, excellent wordplay. I will say excellent wordplay, because it's the channel's birthday and my dog just barfed on the floor. So he said happy birthday. That was good. I'm not gonna lie. Excellent wordplay. Let's see. Cali Prepa, Agariza, Senor Boba. It's my birthday. Armsman, brother, great to see you. Aggie. It's your birthday. Mike McClune, the Goons, Senor Bob. Let's see, Mike McClune. Let's see, Aggie, Cali Prepa, Agarizer. Hey, Andy Lipsco, brother, great to see you. Long time. Hope you've been well. You too, my guy. Great to see you. War Poet CQB. Fire, bro. Fire. He is the best, and no one moves like him. Somebody's getting frustrated back there. DLD After Dark. I came here for the alibi. Hey, whatever you got to do, bro. Put your phone on a Roomba and go do your dirt. Run Gun, brother. Great to see you. Well, I joined, but YouTube is saying developer hasn't acknowledged my purchase. But what? No, you're in there as a channel member. Run Gun. I mean, there it is. Okay, yeah. Maybe it just took a minute. Those darn developers not acknowledging your purchase. Let's see. Run Gun. Hey, Canterbury Lane. Welcome to the Kim Light Battalion. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Hold up. I just looked up here. How does this even happen? You know what? How about that? I know it's cheesy. All right. But it's a Christmas hat, a Santa hat on the DLD Kim Light. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you take the DLD Kim Light, the logo, right, and then you say, let's add the, or we could do that. No, I ain't gonna do that. Anyway, made for reasons that we can't discuss on this platform. All the other honorable mentions. John Crump Live, brother, thank you so much. My birthday actually is around the corner, like my actual birthday, but the channel birthday is 3 years today, 12/19. Appreciate you. G23Z, your blades are on the Wheezy. Flying Rich Firearms, great to see you guys. Appreciate y'all. Baptized in Fur, Garen Wilson, Pew Tang, brother. Pew Tang Clan ain't nothing to bump with. Great to see you. Tactical Turkeys, great to see you. VK, great to see you. All you guys, Damien, my brother in Christ, great to see you. Look, I love all y'all, okay, but we got to get these guests up here. So let's first introduce our first guest, who is known for crashing airplanes all over the United States and doing it with clean undies. It's your boy, Chips Ahoy, flying.
Let's go, man.
Welcome.
Wow, Crumpy super chats you for the channel birthday. My channel went 15 years the other day, and
15 years.
Yeah, and
did you start YouTube?
Yeah, me and Susan Wojcicki. Yeah,
I believe that. Oh wow, John Crump, yo, brother, thank you so much, John Crump. Live, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. You're the man, John Crump. Live with a 20.
So, do you think the AI doesn't know what a telescope looks like?
I think it knows exactly what everything looks like. John Crump, brother, thank you so much, man. You are a great friend and a leader in the 2A world, and I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you. Moving along, we are gonna, you know what? Maybe I could just pull that. Let's do this. If you guys don't know the Tactical Turkeys, they are the best in CQB, and no one moves like them. It's your boy, Kick Up Dust.
Oh, Dust,
308.
I didn't know you're back there. Oh, should I go get my MD Arsenal hat? I know where it is.
Yeah, I mean,
you probably should. Yeah.
It's in
listen,
my closet.
guys, don't listen to him on the CQB stuff. My name's not Red Dawn.
Hey! And it's your boy, Red Dawn.
I think he meant to say his name's not John Level.
Oh, and if you guys don't know,
John Level is the best of all time.
Guys, Red Dawn Readiness, if you don't know, is the president of John Level's fan club.
I do really admire John Level.
Dang, yo, brother. Okay, Kurt, my dog, Kurt 24, the producer of the show, just sent me a $25 cash app for the channel birthday.
Oh, nice. I mean, you guys might like John Lovell. I really like, you know,
Yeah, he's
Flannel
a
Daddy.
good dude.
Dude, he's a great.
Flannel Daddy didn't even get drafted.
Yo,
Happy birthday and happy channel
he's out.
birthday.
Oh,
brother,
I'm
thank
not
you
going to
so
say
much.
what I was going to say.
All right, well, hold on. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's do this. First off, Kurt 24, brother, I appreciate you so much, man. Oh yeah, and G23, I got to go back and reverse that. By the way, so thank you for the
Are we
reminder.
still giving free shipping to people
With
code Navy?
Red gravy.
Red gravy. With code dust. Actually, you know what? Shipping may still be free, which is an accident. So I'll just let it go through the stream tonight, and then I'll change
There
it.
we go.
But dude, I was delayed. I was delayed for several things, and my apologies. But everything got
Did you
out.
mention how
and
great Gideon optics are? I mean, they're just fantastic.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. All sorts of the Gideon optics, dude. Did you know that they sent me a Christmas shirt?
A Christmas shirt, would it be red?
It's a red Gideon Optics shirt.
Really, a red Gideon Optics shirt. I wonder what they look like. I wonder if I got one here. Where would it be?
It's probably on your dirty ass back. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I knew we both got one. I think Joe got one.
They don't make them
Trump
that
got
big.
one.
There's no chance.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's go through and introduce each other. So first off, I'm grateful for all of you guys coming in for the channel birthday. I just kind of wanted to do like a little year-end recap, and then we're going to go straight to conspiracy theory. I'm just kidding. Just kind of want to do a year-end review and discuss what's coming up next year, some exciting builds and cool things that we're going to do. I'm going to put a huge focus on CQB training. But before we do that, let's go ahead and introduce yourselves. So Flying Rich, do me a favor, let everyone know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Well, at any wreckage of an aircraft crash near you.
Yo, that's funny. He's walking.
It's funny. So I've been chatting with my...
Sorry.
Don't forget, I own half definition knives.
Dang, you're starting to sound like my ex-wife, bro.
No, I'd call you more often if I was.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Don't forget, I own half. I'm just kidding.
Don't forget, I own half of you.
Yo, Sarge, brother. Is that even real?
It's not.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Rich. My apologies.
So yeah, it's funny. I was chatting with Mud Munitions. I think it was last week. I don't think it was this. Dude, I feel like it was just Monday. I'm like, what the fudge? You know? So yeah, I actually crashed my first plane on Long Island and dipped the stock market.
So who you are, what you do, and where they can find you. I don't know.
Oh,
where
okay.
any of that
Well,
falls
I'm
into
Flying
that.
Rich. I am suing both the ATF and the state of Florida. ATF for doing business as
Deservedly.
Doing a TBA.
and
Zeta.
suing the state of Florida, which is we got standing. We're going to oral arguments. We're getting oral.
Yes, I love oral.
So for open carry in Florida. So you know, Red Dawn, if you don't move out of Florida too fast, you might be able to open carry. You might be able to use carry in Florida.
I could just move to a state that already has open carry.
You could do
Good. You could do that. Yeah.
We'd call you a loser, but okay. No, dude. Oh, I gotta say,
I might be here. I might not.
you know, F the commie states. If there's a better state out there, go. You know,
Yep.
that's the short of it.
Right.
FlyingRich.com.
But also stay and fight too. Don't, I mean, that's
Yeah.
okay too.
Like,
Like
lob
look at
a
Mud
bomb on your way
Munitions.
out.
Mud Munitions. No, don't.
Go
don't.
wherever Jesus places you.
Yes.
That's mine.
Yes. Like look at Mud Munitions fighting the good fight out in New York, bro. That's yeah, man. Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Come and
Rich.
visit a free state. Actually, he's got family in the hood here, so he might be dropping by.
Nice.
Yeah.
In the hood. That's rich. So let's keep it moving. Red
So
Dawn
wait.
Ready.
I didn't say I got two channels. I got Flying Rich
Flying Rich
Firearms
Firearms
at 22,000 subs. I've got FlyingRich.com. I mean Flying Rich, which is like at 11,900 something subs.
You know exactly how he's almost at
12,000. I'm like 70 away. It's
Beast
painful.
mode.
And of course, FlyingRich.com, which is going to be revamped shortly, and it's going to have discount codes and all of my builds, like with links and everything.
The main streets of Rich's area.
Yeah, we don't have streets where I am.
They don't. They literally don't. They got gravel. Check out Flying Rich.
Where we're
Flying
going,
Rich
we
Firearms.
don't need roads.
Right?
We don't need roads. All right, let's keep it moving. If you don't subscribe to,
you gotta click on Putang's comment.
hang on. There's still an entire show for me to speak my complete autobiography. Putang, I love you, bud. And actually, I'm going to be giving away the red Christmas edition Gideon shirt because I'm a double XL and they sent an XL, but still it's probably all they had, which again, I don't want to sound like a dick. I am like extremely grateful, dude. Nothing is better than walking up to your front door and seeing a mystery package from you don't know who, and then I pick it up and it says from JSD Supply, bro. I'm like, yes, like it's just the coolest thing. So
it's just cool to be like recognized. It's like, hey man, thanks.
Yeah. You thought about me, but also I get to now bless others with it too. So I love it. So if you don't subscribe to Flying Rich Firearms and Flying Rich, check out flyingrich.com. Show them some love. And moving on to our next guest, we got Red Dawn Readiness. If you don't subscribe to him, make sure you do. He's less than a year in, and he's already at almost 2,500 subs. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
My name is Red Dawn, or Frederick Donegans.
Sir Frederick Donegan III
of Readinessville.
of Readyberry.
You can find me at Red Dawn
Costco
Readiness
gas stations
on Instagram and YouTube. And yeah, come sub to my channel. I want to, congratulate Dark for 3 years. Really appreciate this brother. He's helped me out tremendously in, on YouTube, in my personal life. Just a really great person and a great friend. So if you are new to this stream, make sure you sub to this channel. And if you would like to sub to my channel as well, we would gladly welcome you. And yeah, come check me out. I do fun stuff, prepping, survival, some gun shooting, some putting together some firearms for the low, because
some CQB.
I'm financially on the bottom end of the spectrum.
You don't have dust money.
And lastly, John Lovell is the man at CQB.
You said is the last man? What'd you say?
He is the man.
One
of the men.
So when we were on the show earlier, I said he's a good pick, and then you said he is a good pick, and then the next sentence you said he is the best pick. You just got to be cautious, bro. You got to be cautious.
He's the best pick. If I picked him first, he's the best pick on my team.
Okay, he's the first pick. He's the first pick.
He's
Yo, Putang Bob, my guy. What? Okay. Yo, Putang just sent me a message telling me to do a Christmas giveaway. So stick around because we are going to be giving away an optic for your handguns.
Oh.
Yo, what?
Nice. I need to get
That's
an
cool.
optic.
Can I enter
JSD Supply? I have a nice channel. If you want to work with us, we would love to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd love to work with you guys too. I really, I'm at 22,000 subs on one channel.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
Do people watch it?
What channel?
Just kidding. No, dude, my guy gets like hundreds of thousands of views. It's insane.
He does.
All right, well, hold on. I had like 1.2 million in the last 28 days.
Damn.
Yeah, that's insane. But there
did you show
no
Gideon
one
Optic?
Else. Oh yeah.
You should bring Gideon Optic boxes to the Trump rallies.
OnlyFans daily.
And stand in the back with. I would do that. That would be fire.
And thank you to the person that texted me saying that they are currently showering, listening to my voice. This is
I've
for
done
you.
that many times.
Scrubby McScrub.
All right, so let's
look what
let's
came up
keep
on
it
me.
moving.
Look at Dust's face.
Oh, come on.
I've
bro.
showered listening to Dust as well.
We all have.
I was in the shower talking to DLD on the phone.
Earlier. Yeah.
I've done that before.
I was like, dude, I thought I heard some like trickling in the background, bro. But it was great. It was great. I cannot believe 70 people are listening to this right now. Okay, so let's keep it moving. The only person on this panel right here tonight that has had over 110 million views on one video, your boy Kick Up Dust 308 with the Tactical Turkeys. So Dust, also take a moment, introduce yourself, let everyone know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
How's everybody doing? I'm Dust, Tactical Turkeys. I like shooting guns. We'll keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like Red Dawn and be like, oh, John Lovell is the best and the end all of, you know, yeah, he was slurping that Johnson up. It was wild. Outside of that, I want to take the time out to say shout out to Gideon Optics.
Yes.
Those care packages are definitely dope as hell. And for anyone, see, I cheat sometimes. I cheat when it comes I cheat when it comes to this. I put 2 of their optics on rental guns.
Hold on, Putin.
I put the Granite is currently on 1, and the Gideon Rock has over 15,000 rounds through it, and it's still going.
Dude, I'm saying like that
just
thing.
Everybody know, just letting it. Sometimes I gotta cheat because I have a lot of stuff going on. The last few months, life was life and whatever, but
They're running.
They're working.
They're running like a beast, especially on
stuff away. Never mind.
On subguns, man. They are just trucking, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
What do you mean subguns? I got running on a pistol, an AR pistol.
Pistols, yeah.
Just over 15,000 rounds. Survive.
An ARP. David Banner, brother. Great to see you.
Outside of that, thank you for having me on. Happy birthday to your channel. Without a doubt, if you guys this is your first time on DLD's channel, definitely subscribe to him. He's a dope dude. He's a good dude, all around, not just in the content creator space, as a friend, as a homie. Definitely, he's a good dude, and don't be like Red Dawn, fucking slurping man meat for no reason. It's crazy.
Yo, you guys are crazy. I think we need to get y'all in the boxing ring or something. I'm just kidding. It does.
I'm gonna call John Lovell and then I'm gonna run because that dude's gonna outshoot me.
No one moves like him. I'm just kidding.
All right.
We're poking fun. Red Dawn,
I'm like Flying Rich. Crash that plane right at that dude right now. Let's see how good he moves.
Yeah. Let me load some stuff.
He said only slurp if it pays. It didn't pay. It was wild.
It was faux free. Putang, brother, thank you for the $2 super chat. This is better than Rich's OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't know if that's only slurp if it pays. Putang, you're the man. So, before we get into anything too crazy, I want to ask you guys. So we've talked a lot the last few shows about the drones. The drones have been crazy. And look, all of y'all, so everyone here, raise your hand if you carry a gun every day, all day. All right. Do you have if you carry a gun every day, EDC, do you EDC a handgun? Okay. Now tell me this. Have you guys made any kind of special adjustments or arrangements because of the drone stuff going on? Have you maybe grabbed some extra bird shot thrown around the shotgun? Have you, sighted in your optic on the shot? Hey, there we go.
Magnum turkey.
Some 3-inch Magnum Turks. For me, I just grabbed this bird shot. I'm just kidding.
I think Crump's getting me a Christmas present from this store.
I don't know what that is. It's very
Nobody
small.
knows what that is. Oh, Armed Scholar store.
Oh wow!
Damn,
dude, you are too too mean to that poor man.
I'm gonna wear it to SHOT Show if he gets it.
Yo, so actually, Constitutional Carpenter, what's up, brother? So Big Fish Little Boat says we need electroshock 12 gauge. So I actually am working on a plan, an idea. I've not actually done this. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, this is in the planning stage, but this is a 37 millimeter round. This is for flares and smokes and signaling.
37, Mike.
That looks like the bullets from Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
I thought you was gonna say that looks like John Level's. You know what?
Don't tempt me.
It's much larger than that.
Oh.
Don't tempt me because I literally made Bullet Bill from the Super
He's big
Mario
for a white
Brothers.
guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, not talking about John Lovell. I'm referring to the 37 millimeter. And look, there's some nasty stuff you can do in 37 millimeter. But one thing I was thinking of is how could I take a 37 millimeter and turn it into a net, an anti-drone round without making it anti-personnel and illegal? Because if I use like lead weights on a net, that could be misconstrued as anti-personnel, and like that would not be
suction
good.
cup.
Like the little orange squish.
A hamper net. You know the laundry net that
the
camo their rifles
and
put birdshot at the end or double aught bug.
But the thing with birdshot or any type of shot could be misconstrued. Because look, the moment I made a YouTube channel, I was like, okay, the ATF is going to raid me. I'm just not sure when, right? Okay. So I don't want to do anything that could even be, even though I know I'm not doing anything illegal. Those mofos are going to be like, that's it. He put birdshot in a 37 millimeter.
That's why you have active countermeasures.
Do you think I do not?
We'll talk.
They don't want to know the countermeasures, but
we'll talk. You'll get a phone call about this tomorrow.
I do. I like the idea of literally throwing a net in this thing and finding a way to weight the net without being anti-personnel. Even if I took like my daughter's plastic beads and hot glued them on to the end around the net, like I'm thinking of a way like all I need to do is cast a net over the drone and it's donezo. Then I get to have my way with it when it falls. But
Fire Rodder split shot would be considered, it would be in the same lane as bird shot.
Yeah. So I would absolutely not do anything anti-personnel or that could even be thought to be anti-personnel. But I was thinking you could definitely make 37 millimeter rounds that are anti-drone. I mean, even this, it could be anti-drone. It's just a little bit of a bird banger with a little bit of aluminum for a little bit of red poof.
Charge inside of a charge.
Charge inside of a charge.
Send one out. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Bead necklace to wrap into a propeller. Yeah, I mean, basically, thinking impaired. Welcome, Levi. What's up, brother? Robert Ham, what up? DLD, the velocity isn't there for anti-personnel because the lead weights are attached to the net itself. Yes, and I was thinking from that standpoint. However, when have we ever trusted the ATF to say, oh, I'm sure he had good intentions? I'm sure they'd be like, oh, that's buckshot in a 37 millimeter round. That thing is, anti-personnel. So Bolo round.
Joe Valq, directed energy weapon.
Ooh, microwave toaster gun. I mean, if it was 12 gauge, there's like no restrictions on that. I could totally do something like that, but it would have to be like very thin, like that wire twine. I don't know, but anyway, let's get into it. What are y'all's thoughts on the drones, and have you guys done anything to make adjustments because of drones flying over, bombs over Baghdad?
I think I made most of my adjustments in the concealed carry department after 2020, and that just goes from carrying a little bit larger gun with more ammo and carrying a bag with additional ammo.
But nothing like that you changed like recently because of the drones.
So
No, I mean, I'm not too worried about drone warfare. I'm more worried about humans and the breakdown of society and how they lose their mind.
Sure.
That's my biggest concern. I at this point, with all the theories of the drones, I have no idea. But as you guys know, I definitely think that something large is coming. We're like on track for another 9/11.
Something
And,
large is coming. It's John Lovell.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding.
Shoot
What were you
house? Is he
saying,
coming in the shoot house?
He's coming all over the shoot
on your
house.
John Lovell is a married man. So am I.
Ooh,
it's not Grant Thumb.
and he's no
Sorry.
homogeny.
So was Garant Thumb.
So was Garant Thumb.
You guys know where that thumb was going now.
Oh,
Hey, it wasn't a Garand.
Dust, what were you saying? Did you make any changes after the drone stuff came out?
I think all right, so I have like I've been thinking about this shit and hearing everybody's like thoughts, and you know what everybody's saying and what the drones do, what they're not going to do. You know, Red Dawn is over here saying that you think there's going to be another situation, like they did in Manhattan. I think the last thing they want to do is something like that, for the simple fact of how many people it brings together. And it wasn't that long ago. Hear me out. It wasn't that long ago. All the kids that were young, we were the kids.
We were indeed. Kids. I have one comment on this, but please continue.
As far as what they're doing, I think if they were going to do it, they would have been done it. There's sightings. There have been how many sightings of these drones? Thousands. And personally, the way I feel is that if they're gonna set it off, they would have did it. Why get everybody riled up? And then
I mean, honestly, I think they would take the tape and throw it out the window like the girl and set it off did.
Yeah, something like that. It's just I think I don't know, man. I don't know. As far as adjusting and shit, I didn't adjust too crazy. It's just taking out one thing and adding another, going about my daily life. And I genuinely feel that because of where I live specifically, I'm gonna be honest, with all due respect to everybody, these rednecks aren't playing around here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna even call them rednecks. These country people are not, these rural people, they're just not about the fucking games. Like that shit flies over and it's gonna be the 4th of July real fast. So
yep. What about you, Mr. Rich? Have you made any adjustments since the drone sighting started coming about?
In a different way than you'd expect, because what I wanted to do, I am a Part 107 licensed drone operator, remote pilot, along with 1,000-hour instrument rated pilot, and that is part of my biography, Bob.
That's why he is called Flying Rich.
So I wanted to, like, there's a lot of pretty properties around here, and they do up the Christmas lights really nice. And I was like, let me go by during the day. I'll map the area, with the drone, so I can visually see it clear of, power wires, whatever. And then I'll go back at night and fly it. And I'm like, yeah, maybe not. I'm not flying my drone because I don't want people flipping the frick out.
Can we just take a note and document how important it is for terrain documentation? If you don't know everything about your area, I'm glad that you did that, Rich. I know you did that on a pretty regular basis prior to all the drone craze. But as far as for me personally, so I didn't always carry a long gun in the whip. Sometimes I would keep a PDW, or I'd keep a petition to change his name to Landings Optional Rich. I had to sound that one out. I thought it said Landscaping Rich.
Yeah, sort of
landscape.
Gutter Cheese, what's up, brother? But you know, definitely always having a PDW sub gun, something else with 3 points of contact, and way more ammo is super important. And for those of all coming in here that are not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor, subscribe, because we are almost, I mean, we're almost at 5,000 subscribers, and we are going to be doing a huge giveaway at 5,000 subs. And Stifler Manufacturing, who's actually in chat, said they were going to work out something to give like a Glock slide or something like that away, which is very generous. Yeah,
nice.
Gideon Optics, they said they wanted to do a Christmas giveaway
in case. Oh, see, it doesn't show. I was gonna say Stifler in case they want to see my 1.2 million views this in the last 28 days, but
yeah, it was a great chance for you to, you know, market your channel on my channel. So I haven't personally made too many changes. However, I always have first off, I always have a secondary with me. I'm always carrying 24 hours a day, literally, unless I am in the shower. And when I'm in the shower, I got a shower gun. So with me, you know what I'm saying? And then also I always have a secondary in my sack.
When I'm in the shower, I have my love gun with me.
Hey, yo, watch out. That thing's fully auto.
Yeah.
it's got a hair trigger on it, I heard.
Ew. Oh. It's so bad. And
no pause. Bitch. It's my love gun, all right?
Too many choices. Says burp. Scoot, what up? DLD After Dark. How do you carry when working out at the gym? So I actually don't go to the gym, but I literally do when I'm out, when I'm jump roping, and when I'm doing, I could usually do about 2, sometimes 2.5 miles a day. I am literally carrying with my either sweatpants or, you know, basketball shorts, or right now it's cold as hell outside, so usually sweats tied super tight, and either the Fat Tac holster or my JM4 tactical holster super low and super tight, and I can jump rope and that thing ain't going nowhere. I can move quickly, but I'm not running. I'm not out there running. And I have lost about 20 pounds, by the way, which I'm super excited about.
I did see you. You did look you look good, man. You look good.
Appreciate it, man. Charles Darwin said a shower gun. This I got to see. So we'll talk about that tonight too.
What? You don't have a shower gun?
Shower guns are like,
check out my OnlyFans. You'll see it.
That's
right.
Why my PS9 is all plastic. That's why I take it in the shower.
There you go. There you go. Sling it up, and if you're not scrubbing with a sub gun slung up on you, like, what are you doing? You know,
you got to put the gun in the loofah.
Yes, that's a good idea. Like a 357 Magnum gun or something. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So that way, like mid scrub, you could just
freeze. You know, that's a good move. Who wants a Geisley? Me. Polish a shower gun. Okay, so a couple things. Now I always have a sub gun or a trunk gun, whatever you want to call it. More recently, I know Dust is gonna love this. More recently, it's been my MP5K with I got a little sack that I carry that thing in, and you know, I have the binary trigger in it, but it stopped working. So yeah, literally that night that we were shooting, I literally went yes, you can. I literally went back home, took it out, and I just moved it to a different bag or a sack. And you know, just like any other time when you're dealing with a firearm, I opened it up, I cleared it, you know, checked it, and then I closed the bolt, you know, took it off safe, put on semi, click, right, racked it, put it on binary, click, racked it again, and then let go, and it reset. It didn't fire. I mean, not fire, but you know what I mean? It didn't dry fire. So I did it like 1,000 times, took it out, totally, you know, ran through it, and I cannot figure out what's wrong with it. However, I will say this. Franklin Armory. Yeah, Franklin Armory. They man, if you call them, a human being picks up the phone every single time.
That's amazing.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, dude, every time, and this is not the first time I've called them. And he was like, look, I'll, put up an RMA for you. I'll send it over to you. Boom. So now I'm going to take it out and send it over to them. Yeah, they were just like, and I was like, hey, look, I got this because it's a $799 binary trigger. So I was like, look, I bought this under the Friends of the Industry pricing. So I got it for half off. Does that change the warranty? He said, nope, go ahead and send it. I was like, damn, dude, they're awesome, man. They're awesome. So shout out to them. Appreciate y'all, man. And they also sponsor Hank Strange's podcast as well. So got to show them love. But or I'll carry the 5.56, and I always have at least I don't know what, they're roughly 500 rounds in I think about 500 rounds in loaded magazines of Glocks, and about, I don't even know how many, like 10 or 12 loaded AR mags in the trunk, and then also about 500 rounds of loose 5.56 and about 1,000 rounds of loose 9mm, literally in a tray in the back of my trunk, because why not? That's probably a little too much now that I say it out loud, but anyway, so aside from that, I went to go inventory my shotgun for, potential drone encounters, and I already have every single possible cartridge I would ever need right next to my shotgun, which is hot, one in the head, full tube. So no reason to change anything.
Fire.
Yeah. That's it. That's the show, guys. Appreciate you guys coming. I'm just kidding. So what are the long guns, trunk guns, sub guns? What are you guys rocking with you? Or should we hit the shower gun first? Which one do you guys want to do?
PSA dagger for the shower gun.
Okay. And is it just in the bathroom, or is it set up? DB, what's up, brother?
Yeah, I like put it on the top of the toilet with the towel over it, so that way I can arms reach it. But I don't mind, like, and it has the oil slick barrel. It's got a couple upgrades to it, but it
that thing don't get rusty.
That adds
so that's I don't mind if it gets rusty because it's a dagger. So I'm like, if this gun ends up getting something from being in the steam, at least I don't mind it being the dagger. So that's why it's the dagger, and it takes Glock mag. So if I have to run to my other gun, which is a Glock, then I could have a mag. I have two mags too in the bathroom. A mag in the gun, and then a mag in the drawer in the bathroom.
Every firearm should take Glock mags. Change my mind.
For me,
thanks, Ruger.
Tech money, brother. Great to see you.
I'll be honest with you, I don't have I can have a shower gun, but the only gun that I take in a shower with me is my love gun.
The love gun.
I don't have a gun in the shower with me, and
is the love gun the G19?
No. Nope. It's
pretty
PCC.
It's his love gun. It's the gun that gave birth to his children. Wait for it. Boom, Red Dawn gets it. It's his pecker. Is he frozen? Or is he joking?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
So that's it. I'm sending you a pic right now.
Oh, good.
That's it. Thanks. I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
The
It's
last
not that
picture,
I never thought of it. I always, think of it, But
usually when I take my handgun out of my waistband when I go to take a shower, usually I put my handgun right there on the counter, right near me. Even if I take it out on the bed, I'm going to walk that thing back to the counter. However, if you go to Wally World, if you go to Walmart, in the camping section, or I guess preparedness section, whatever, that section, outdoor section, they have these, they have several different sizes. They have these little watertight containers. They're like the old pencil containers we used to have in school, but they're like waterproof containers, right? Literally slap a pocket holster in there with, I have a J-frame. Take your J-frame, put it in a pocket holster, slap that thing in there, close it, tie some paracord around it, hang that up in your shower. Boom.
Little Aegis
shower
gun
gun.
lube.
It's like a Tupperware.
Yeah.
Have some of that stuff.
It's exactly that. Aegis is the bomb. If you don't rock the Aegis, what are you doing? So that's my shower gun. Hey, there we go. That's my current shower gun setup. But I really do wish I had the larger container, which I could put a Glock Plano plastic container. Yeah, you could use that as long as it's $15. As long as it's something that's waterproof, you're good to go. I would hang up my Scorpion or MP5 in there, but it's like $1,000, over $1,000 because of what I got in it. So probably not doing that. Do you all have shower beers?
Rebel. I like the sound of that.
Bro, drop
I like a hot
gun.
coffee in the shower.
Yeah, it's like drop a shower gun and get a hatchet, right? Because if you're coming for me and I'm in the shower,
you're butt naked chasing someone with a hatchet.
Bro, we're already personal. Yeah, we're already personal.
The love hatchet.
The love hatchet. Yo, I do have a few hatchets.
Wait till I hit you over this head with this love hatchet.
Oh, fucking mushroom, man. Wow, take that.
You know what's funny is in New York they used to carry the old school slapjacks, the ones with the spring in it and the little thing on the top.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yo,
bro, my aunt carried that in her purse until she was gone.
They had the leather oval ones. They had the leather oval ones, right, with the metal bar in it, and then they had the baton that was a spring and a ball. And then
what are you talking about? Are you talking about Tamagotchis? What are you talking about?
The old school slapjacks.
Oh yeah.
The I don't want to say it on this channel.
The blackjacks.
The Be Good sticks. The Be Good sticks. That's what I'll call.
Oh, the beater. Were you gonna say the?
Yo, I wasn't gonna say anything. Don't put words in my mouth. Yeah, I was gonna say anything.
My man was about to hit y'all with the.
We already have a.
Oh man, that's so bad.
Oh, I thought he was going BDSM. Now I know what he was about to say.
Yo, that's I'm just saying.
There's outward and then there's inward. Okay. Man, y'all are bad. Okay, so what kind of truck guns are y'all running? And is it just out of convenience? Because like Dust, I know you go to and from the range and you may just toss your rifle in the trunk, or do you have like a dedicated go-to? Because one of the builds I'm looking at for 2025, I'm actually looking at doing something something for me, something a little more unique and special, because basically everything I have is 5.56, 7.62. But what are you guys running nowadays?
Nothing's changed.
MP5 and a laptop.
In a laptop.
Blackout with a folder.
I mean, a laptop bag.
Yeah. Say it again, Red Dawn.
300 blackout with a law folder.
Nice.
Not much changes, my 13.9. I might, my Glock. What'll change are my accessories.
Okay.
That changes. The accessories change, and the accessories get interesting. And some of the accessories involves never mind.
Yo, current truck gun is a Winchester 94 lever action 30.
Baller.
My God. Dude, I got a old Marlin from the 70s in the safe right there. It's a 30-30. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
it's
do you think
30-30.
some smoky boys will be worth carrying as an accessory?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I got a couple with me that are pull string.
Yep. I'm just saying, like a quick pink, just a pink.
Could you imagine being like, collapse security down to the truck. We need to throw smoke, and you're like, it's windy. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like trying to light a. So you can actually. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it, but you can either purchase them.
You can get the electrical lighters too.
You can get electrical lighters. You can get the jet lighters, which those fail too sometimes. And then also, You can make them. Even if you have a smoke bomb with a fuse, you can actually take a party popper, cut it down, attach a party popper, hot glue it to a straw, and then hot glue the straw over the fuse, tie a circle, something to put your finger on through the string, and poof, and it will light the fuse for you. And if you don't believe me, then
fuck around and find out.
Watch. My bad. I had to stop that.
The accessories get interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes certain accessories will potentially, not all the time, before anybody tries to say anything crazy, you can pull out certain accessories and it will have people like, what the fuck? And they don't even, you can just put it in their direction. That, man.
Yeah, I'm talking like 5% tint so they won't see up in my windows. All right, hang on. So this is something that your boy made. Check this out and enjoy. And I'm sorry, I muted it because the other thing was playing.
So what we have here
all
is
right, let me run that back. Boop.
All right, so what we have here is a self-igniting fuse. So I set this up.
That voice sounds familiar.
And I set it off, and it's going to be a banger. All right, y'all, get ready. Oh, my goodness.
You like that? You like that?
Oh, my goodness. Y'all, get ready.
Was that at a park?
Set this up, and
I was gonna say, it's in the parking lot of his kid's school.
I literally gotta run that back.
His OC sprays next to the case.
Oh, come on. No, this was actually in an old neighborhood. All right, check it out. There were kids. They do scream.
Was this the 4th of July?
No. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bro, now think about this. This is in the middle of the day, okay?
Yeah.
That would have lit the sky up.
You felt that standing in front of it.
Yo,
your
I'll tell you right now, if you get into a situation,
Respect with the double mushroom cloud, that's...
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
If you get into a situation and you toss that at someone's car or under their car, they're going to evacuate their car.
Dude,
or if depending on where it goes, it might
I would never do anything that would compromise anyone's safety.
Me neither.
Self-igniting fuse.
Me neither. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if you were in a situation or anybody.
Look at that, bro. Look at that, dog.
That's amazing. Man, we definitely got to talk about that.
5% tint, so they won't see up in my windows. All right, now hold on. Because we're running that, let's go back to another one.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, and another one. Look at what?
Your girlfriend's
You're gonna pick her on your team?
Your girlfriend's calling. Who I didn't see. Oh, Louis. All right, hang on. Okay, maybe we won't specifically say the size of this here, but let's see.
Oh man.
That is the famous lighter, by the way.
Donuts.
All right, that's like the known parking lot.
Yeah, that's the test lot. That's the test for science.
That thing is fire. 5% tint, so they won't see up in my windows.
Don't understand me, cause I'm boss hog on candy.
Boss hog on candy paint.
I'm surprised nobody trying to make you repave that.
Let's just say that fuse, Jovi. You already know that fuse.
Yeah,
was
that
kind of
fuse
short.
is kind of short, bro.
but I knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying?
The county called. They want their asphalt back.
Yo, I always hosed it down with a garden hose afterwards. I mean, whoever did this hosed it down with a garden. Look at all that's left, all that remains. There may be a little Easter egg in here. I hope there was something. So the reason the music changed because I got hit with a Striznike on
Terry
this
putting in a verse. Oh no, Terry.
Hold on, there's another one that's even more.
Oh, hold on, go back, scroll back up. Look at you with the short hair and everything. Oh my god!
I like Dark with the short hair, bro.
I know, dude.
And the dual wielding pistols with the short hair. That's the Dark guy. That's
D&D Dark. That's what we gonna call that.
That is that is. I used to. Yep. Mm-hmm. But
the trailer, the brace one. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, hold up. I think this one was actually a failure.
Yo.
See how it's just a little baby joint?
The baby joints be some of the bangers.
Clean up your last mess. I see the floor. Well, they didn't.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, now we're bringing it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
You know that park down the street where sometimes those loud bangs come from? Bruh. Bruh.
Yo, that is crazy. What if
that how it wiped out in daytime?
Yeah.
If it was nighttime.
It would have been insane.
Oh, Stifler's going to shots, though.
What if you had nods on at night staring at that thing? What would it do to your nods?
Auto gate.
Yeah, it was just
auto gate, depending on which ones you have.
Yeah.
That plastic is a flash.
BDGG, what's up, brother? Yeah, that's you know, there were some times where I used to have fun with stuff like that, but
so DLD, do you want to hang out 4th of July next year? Because I might have a spot.
Bro, my house is the spot on the 4th of July, dog.
I have a lab set up. You want to come hang?
Yeah, right.
Dark's neighbors were doing some like lame fireworks for Diwali, and he's like, "Hey, hold on, I'll be right back."
Well, no, they knocked on my door, and they kept knocking on my door, so I was like, all right. So I went down and I talked to him, and
they're like, hey, crazy man, can you come out with fire?
Well, so funny thing, I think it's actually in their culture that like they must invite their neighbors, because every year for Diwali they always get like straight up they won't leave until they have invited me over. So and others, like everyone else in the neighborhood. So they were like, we're doing fireworks, and they were like lighting stuff, and it was like
sparklers.
And I was like, you guys want to do some mortars and stuff? They're like, yeah, sure. I came out with the freaking launcher and was like, thunk, boo. Everyone was like, ah. Dude,
like, round eye bad.
One time, I actually, they're not. They have the same eyes as us.
Yeah. Yo, bro, he's fucking shot. There's something wrong with him, bro.
So,
is that why Dust just shakes my hand when he meets me and keeps
walking? It's fucking just like, yo, he's
probably. It's probably the Obama chef joke that still. So okay, there was one time that they invited me over, and I was like, because okay. For the people out there that don't know, if you're doing anything with any spicy stuff, you cannot make it and store it. Okay. if you make something, it must be consumed immediately. You cannot store it. You cannot transport it. You cannot do anything. You can't sell it. You can't make money off of it. You can't do nothing. You need to consume it immediately. And I don't mean eat it.
What is the definition of immediately?
Immediately. If you don't use it immediately, you must cut it open and destroy it.
Is this?
This is where I stop asking questions because I just
asking or answering?
Both.
Okay.
So you must, as quickly as humanly possible, consume the item or destroy it, because we don't transport things like that. We don't store things like that. We don't do. We just we play
bad.
Yes, that would be schmillegal. But I was like, I could whip something up real quick, so I made a little something, and let's.
They're next door mixing curry, and he's like, "I'll be right back."
I got I got some spices.
Like I got something for you. So here's the crazy thing.
This jar.
Yeah.
Red iron.
Crank up the Bunsen burner.
I guess it's not anything like HE. Okay, I just want to say that. Nothing you have to synthesize. But
I've seen some channels where you don't have to synthesize shit.
Hey, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Nope.
So you can't store it mixed, but you can store it all separately.
Yeah,
in
that's
separate
why,
jars ready
that's
to
why
be prepared.
tannerite's legal. It's a binary explosive. You add the two together, and then you have to consume it immediately.
Correct. Which it doesn't mean eat it. Do not eat it.
Died over curry.
So
do not PWEDC it.
Yes, do not. So I put this thing together, and let's just say you can fill in some of the gaps. I had a gap on top, so I shoved in like a balled up paper towel in there, and I took it out, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait a minute to let the hot glue dry. And there's a bunch of hot glue in there because the more hot glue you use, the more pressurized the cardboard tube is, and it makes more of a bang. And I put some aluminum powder in there, which gives a bright red flash and all that. Well, the hot glue did not dry all the way, and the paper towel, I guess, started to absorb some of that hot glue. So when I set this thing off, hot glue sludge paper towel was thrown everywhere, and I literally saw it fly over the kid's head. And I was like, I'm sorry. And all the parents weren't paying attention. They were like on their phones and stuff like that. And the kids were like, yay, more flaming stuff flying everywhere. Dude, it was
napalm. So fucking land on your forehead.
I mean, basically, yes, Jova Q. Instant cold packs, as long as you check the ingredients, typically do have ammonium nitrate. It's pecan, which is pure calcium ammonium nitrate, which can be used as well. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Mix it with
hold on. I got a question.
For sure.
So when you guys were when everybody was picking their and this is a little off topic, when they were picking their teams, no one picked DLD.
They couldn't.
DLD had his own team.
So you can't pick someone else that has a team. So whoever was on the stream, you couldn't pick. So what Dust is referring to is we did a and if you guys haven't watched this was an excellent stream, not just because I was on it. We did a live stream. This was Red Dawn's idea. Frederick Donegan.
Quit promoting Red Dawn's channel on your channel.
I mean, I'm just a good friend, Rich.
He can do what he wants on his channel.
Yeah, thanks. It's my 3rd year. I'm 3 years old today, guys. By the way, this is the 3rd birthday of DLD After Dark. So thank you so much to those that send cash apps and all that, because my actual birthday is about a week away too. So you guys are incredible. Thank you. So thank you for being here for the birthday bash. Okay, so the people that don't know, didn't see the stream, each of us, we did a fantasy draft, which I don't do sports and stuff, so I don't know if we did it like the sport things are done, but we had to pick our YouTuber prepper team, draft team, and you couldn't pick other people that were picking teams too. So I couldn't pick Red Dawn. Red Dawn couldn't pick me. You couldn't. If we were doing it, I couldn't pick Dust or Rich. But I did say that no matter what, when Ish pops off, Rich is on my team and he's going to be my pilot. Dude, I had a stacked team. I won. I totally forgot that I won. Yeah.
Technically.
By
a technicality.
What was the technicality?
No, I'll
go back and
the chat voted for him.
I just want the chat voted for him. Dude, I had a sick team though. Here, let me pull up my team again.
I have the teams. I have all the teams. Darks.
John Lovell, John Lovell.
That's my team.
John Lovell. No, that's my team.
I had 10 picks of John Lovell.
I'm just kidding. So I had S2 Underground. Yeah. I had Matt Carricker of Demo Ranch. Don't judge me. It's for resources and
it's fine. It's fine.
Right. But that makes sense, right?
You're not saying he's the best. You're not saying he's the best and the best or anything.
No one moves like him. I'm just kidding.
Three. My mind. I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
Rich is gonna love this one. Number 3, Whistling Diesel. Whistling Diesel.
Oh, not Armed Scholar.
Not Armed Scholar.
Resources.
Dude, I couldn't even manage to watch his videos, let alone have
it wasn't a 6-3 Supreme Court decision that determined the winner.
Number 4 was the Max. If you guys don't watch the channel, the Max, they are a family, extremely wholesome family. The guys are awesome. They have a huge farm. They know, I mean, everything from the dude's a gun guy, right? He doesn't do a lot of content on guns, actually, much at all. But just the amount of knowledge, water, food, shelter, all that, it's down pat. It's got livestock, crazy land, all that. Yes, definitionknives.com. I'll let you boy. Hashtag.
No, Lightning Scott said he got his co-pilot today.
Oh, nice. People are getting their knives. Nice. Heck yeah. Dude, USPS is running mad slow, and I was behind too. So people Christmas that were delayed. I know, dude, it's crazy. Let's see. And then so the Max, and then Mike Glover was number 5. And then Nicholas Irving, Reaper 33, with like almost 50 confirmed kills as my Overwatch guy. And then for those things that go bang, we had covered. So we needed things that go boom. And I selected Dugan Ashley as my number 7. So he could be my energetics guy. But what also a lot of people don't know is that he's got an F ton of land. He's got livestock. He knows how to grow anything and everything in the world. The guy is just a beast. He was also an operator. He's a door kicker back in the day. So, he's
and he used to be a part of this channel.
He did, actually. Yes, good point. Then I selected the gray bearded green beret, excellent outdoorsman, perfect for security, for all the whatever, sustainment, all that stuff. And then also Such 00, aka the sensible prepper. And then also I then selected number 10 was
Arm and Gun.
Arm and Gun, that's right. Thank you. And then my 2 reservists were the 2 dudes from The Dirty Civilian. That's my list. Red Dawn, you want to hit yo's?
And then you also selected Hop from TFBTV as your
my wild card
pick. Yeah. I chose first pick John Lovell himself.
John Lovell.
Second pick
John Lovell from the Lord. Sorry, that's totally blasphemous.
So not only is he a master at CQB, but he's also a great homesteader, parent, father, spiritual leader,
good man of God. Yeah,
good man of God, a great instructor.
No one moves like him.
Nobody moves like him. He
moves
swift, like
Riley Reed. Yes, Riley Reed. I did say that for morale. Yeah,
lets everybody know he's there.
Thank you, Levi. Appreciate you.
I also selected Sean Ryan with my second pick, Risky Krisky with my third pick, Prep Medic, because I was looking for good medical care for the team, Self-Sufficient Me, phenomenal channel for learning how to grow literally everything. The dude grows more food than you have at your local grocery store.
Yo, hold on real quick. I'm sorry. Bob says, so who do I sue for my pillow being cut by the co-pilot? It cut the stuffing out of it. Ha ha ha. One swipe is all it took. Yes, it'll keel. Hold up. Why did you cut your pillow, bro?
You should sue the My Pillow guy
For
because
real.
he says his pillows last forever.
Yeah, which clearly up against the co-pilot, they do not. Definitionknives.com. Sorry, Red Dawn. Go ahead.
They selected NC Scout, the man that wrote A Gorilla's Guide to the Baofeng Radio. Corporal's Corner, super survivalist. I believe he's a Marine. Then I selected Modern Frontiersman. I know the guy. He's also a Marine. Battle of Ramadi. Solid dude. And then I picked the lock-picking lawyer because if you've ever seen The Matrix, the key maker can open any door. And that would also include any safe or any bank safe for that matter. Definitely think the guy would open whatever we needed open in the blink of an eye.
You can also get his items at covertinstruments.com if you want to open up anything in the world. These are basically
which you should get. Yeah,
you should
those.
Yeah, you should know how to get. There should be no lock in the world that'll stop you, and no, your gun is not a master key. It can be, but
Sometimes
it's not.
you have to quiet.
Yes. And then my last 4 picks, I picked the gentleman from Barrel and Hatchet, another great gunfighter, spiritual leader, Christian. Big Fish Little Boat, because he's my brother and he has a couple of my super duties at his house, and I wanted to get them back before the apocalypse began. And then my last pick was Tim Hoppa, because the dude is talented in many, many ways besides communications, but also rigging comms towers, welding. Tim Harper has many, many skills. And then for my outlier pick, I did pick out the man himself, Bug Out Bushido, because you may need to bug out at some point.
Don't worry, Rich.
And you may need
fly over, Rich. We're gonna fly over it, and I'm gonna fucking rain 50 BMG on those motherfuckers. Make them eat it. They're like, "Oh, you think you can move? Eat this. Move faster than this."
Dang.
That's great. That's wild. I can't believe I missed that.
It was pretty big. It was a good live. It was fantastic.
Yo, you hit me up for all the bullshit, not this. That's wild.
So I have a new live that I want to propose that you have to be a part of, and Dark, and possibly Rich as well.
It's actually, if I could add one thing too first before you continue, I just want to say that it was totally like, it was something that we had talked about doing in the past. And then Redon was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do my show on tonight. And then he called me. He was like, yo, we're doing the draft like in like 12 minutes. Jump on. I was like, oh snap, okay. So yeah.
That's such a good fucking topic.
Right? Isn't it? I said it was an excellent idea.
I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I need to grab a drink. You guys.
We showed every single person's channel who was drafted.
Yeah.
And most of us gave reasons why. We drafted over.
It's just gonna blow up.
No, it won't blow.
All right, for sure.
Torch.
So we drafted a total of 52 people, and like we just kept it rolling. We showed every single person's channel. It was a good time, man. And the point of it really was to just showcase a lot of good people to follow on YouTube, people you can learn stuff from. Yeah, we're a prepping channel. We definitely think the wheels are going to fall off the wagon at some point because everything has expiration date.
That is true. So, you are a prepper.
Yeah, I'm a prepping channel first. Yeah.
That's why it makes a lot of sense. He's like, he moves the best. It's wild.
Watch yourself.
That's wild.
But yes, prepping is more. Your guns are a good part of being prepared, but they're
guns
not
are a good part of being prepared. Absolutely, but prepping is a super high, very high tier, and I do respect that. I do understand that. And I do get that, but you know,
I mean, you
that,
know,
I learned that from a few other channels where I was just like, because I'd never paid much attention to preppers, and then I was just like, oh wow, these preppers actually, like, you know, they have guns, they do shit, you know. These guys done a lot of shit, you know.
Yep.
And then I was just like, oh, that's pretty fucking good. There's nothing else to say.
Your ladies' nights are great because a lot of those ladies that you have on your show are preppers.
They're all preppers.
Yeah, and like, no matter what situation you're in, if society collapses, when you need a gun, you need a gun. But when you need to eat, you need food. When you need water, you need to drink. Like when you're sick, you need medicine. So all these different things just kind of fall into being prepared.
Now, do you guys carry meds? Because when I travel, I carry a bunch of different meds with me.
Yeah.
I carry like regular over-the-counter meds. I'm not on any medication. So
I'm not on any meds, but I have
what I need to carry.
Ivermectin. Yeah. I have penicillin. All sorts of stuff I carry with me.
Do you carry it from what is it called?
Yep. Yeah, Jace
case. Jace case, very good thing to have. I carry just like a miscellaneous of over-the-counters, Imodium, Pepto. What's the other
Pepto-Bismol, just in case you get the bubble guts.
Benadryl. I carry
drowsy, I hope.
Bite cream. Like if you've been bitten by insects, there's like insect bite cream.
Is a good one.
Yeah. By the way, this stream is brought to you by Jace Medical. Use code PENIS to save 4%.
Yeah, I thought it was DEC.
Hot take.
The code DEC.
Yes. Although
my code is John Level.
Honestly,
it's a great thing to have. I'd encourage everyone to have antibiotics on.
You're gonna be upset when you go to meet him, and you're gonna be like, John Level, I love you. He's my backup weirdo.
See, I think if he met me, he'd probably love me more than I'd love him.
Hold on, you haven't met John Level?
Crazy.
No.
Really?
He just started this year.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we gotta put him on.
He just started.
Wait, you haven't been to SHOT Show?
No.
Dude, that's crazy. Red Dawn, you are not a professional. I'm just kidding.
At all.
I am a highly skilled amateur.
That is a little bit of an inside joke inside there. Riley Reed again. Brother.
Dark tried to pick this Riley Reed like 9 times. Then I pulled her channel up and I was like, is this chick into prepping? And he's like, no, absolutely not. I was like, all right.
So he did not know who. Look, I'm not a porn guy. I think porn is disgusting, and I think it's literally murdering our nation. And it's of Satan.
But he will shout her out at least 9 times on it.
But I was talking about because somebody was like, somebody needs to grab Hey Luan for a little morale boost for the fellas. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want Grand Thumb sloppy seconds. Number 1. Number 2, I don't want Whistling Diesel sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
Number 3, number 3, I should shut up. I should stop talking. I think it'd be a good idea to have a little semen receptacle for the fellas. That's all I'm saying. He does face.
I thought they were selling it for Bic lighters during SHTF. So
they
will. What DLD is really trying to say is that he needs that every community needs a local cum dumpster.
Yes.
Well, I would say as a prepper, and this goes straight into prepping. Your number 1 prep, besides all the goods, is already having that lady in place who's going to ride out SHTF with you. It is by far vital to your mental health, to your physical health, and you should definitely prep yourself a spouse.
Or
semen
receptacle.
Did Rich just say prep a Jew princess?
I
got a question for the chat and the panel, and then shortly after this, I do have to go. I got to be up super early.
Blow off steam.
I got to bring all the gifts, the toys and clothes to Strap Off Zone.
Nice.
Sick.
Okay. In theory, quote unquote, whatever, if shit hit the fan, are you mentally prepared to turn off your feelings? And do you think you have what it takes to turn your feelings off? And before anybody says yes, I want you to really think about it. Because everybody thinks when you say this, it's like
they take it too casually.
Dude, I'm battle-hardened. I married a Jewish woman. You have no idea.
I was going to say, what's feelings? Is that something you're allowed to have?
Your kids, when it comes to your kids, there's feelings involved.
Well, yeah, but you should never lose those.
But I'm just this question.
Now other people's kids.
No, this question runs very, very deep. It runs deep because everybody thinks about everybody else. I'm talking about your own.
So we've gone through a bunch.
So you're saying tie them up as bait and put them out. I'm just kidding.
We've gone through a bunch of different war game scenarios, and every time we include children, usually the children of others, it does totally change the dynamic of things, because runners or messengers of another group in a close circumference of your group could be just as dangerous as the business end of a firearm. So having to go through that exercise of 3 children have spotted your team, what do you do? Do you schwack them? Do you tie them up? If you schwack them, you're immediately going to get into conflict with the group that they're attached to, right? And how big is their group, and how all these things that, like, we have conversations about this, and one of the reasons we have these kinds of conversations is we're wargaming. This is all for entertainment purposes, of course, but is because, I believe that the body will not go where your mind has not gone, right? So you got to kind of explore these things beforehand, because God forbid we end up in a difficult situation like that. It is C-Man, what's up, brother? It is unimaginable the type of decisions you may have to make in a true SHTF moment.
Yeah, I mean, and I think a lot of from watching the guys who've been in combat and listening to their stories and understanding the level of severity those situations are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, personally, I am a person that simplifies stuff down to the simplest way to either accept it in my mind or simplify it to someone else. But if somebody threatens your life or threatens your kids' lives, it doesn't matter who that is. They have to be removed. And that is obviously, while the laws are up, and this is obviously
that's an emotional thought
for entertainment purposes.
That is an emotional thought.
If there is any threat to the group, to your family, to the well-being, and you tactically need to do that and can do that, most likely you should without any second thought.
I don't know. I have mixed emotions on this as I continue to do this and I meet more people and life goes on, and on top of all the shit that I've been through in my life, right? Every time I ask that question, everybody's like, yeah. And it's just like, but everybody who says yeah is emotional as fuck. It's like, yo, you guys, like the people who say yeah is like, you guys have racist flare-ups in traffic. Shut the fuck up. Like, yo, straight up, like you guys lose your shit because somebody cut you off in traffic.
Right.
Like, some people
laugh at people who are like,
the reason it gets done and it makes it worse is because you're in the safe zone of your own fucking car.
Yeah,
those people need to get punched in their mouth.
Yeah, most of those people haven't been punched in their mouth as well throughout their life, and some people just do need to get punched to be able to have a little bit more humility. But look, I mean, I'm not going to lie and say it's going to be easy.
And gotten out and punched their freaking car. So,
I mean,
thank you for letting us know how unstable.
Punching flesh, just letting you know, future reference, punching flesh is a lot softer than punching metal. I promise.
Yeah. Dude, decisions like that would not be made lightly.
It's crazy that Robert Ham said, "Thus, you've never been in a situation like I was in Somalia."
Yeah, Robert Ham's been in some shit.
I feel you, but hold on. Give me a second. Robert Ham doesn't know me from a crack on the floor.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything I've been through. I understand you had something happen overseas, but before you make a statement like that,
you never know what
you
someone.
never know. You just
Yeah.
never know. And I'm not doubting what you've been through has been some shit. I promise you. But I'm just saying,
like we didn't know what happened to you overseas before we met you, right? We didn't know the interaction that you had, which honestly was a terrible interaction.
For sure.
You know,
but I mean, at the end of the day, dude, like life is temporary. Your good decisions, your bad decisions, everything that you do is going to be washed away through the sands of time. So, you know, and this is something I say in all of life is like, don't beat yourself up over any damn thing you've done ever. You live with it, you learn from it, but beating yourself up is only going to ruin the future and the time and the opportunities that you have to do better things and move on. So like the whole, like, I did this and I can't get over it. Like that is never, and maybe that's just my mind is cut off stuff. Maybe I've been through stuff in my own life that I have the ability to cut off those type of emotions and feelings, but you really ultimately do not have time to dwell on the past because A, you can't change the past, and B, it's only going to ruin your opportunities for the future. And if there's anybody in the world that could come to me and say dwelling on the past can improve your future, I'd love to hear that story. I just don't believe in that philosophy personally at this time myself.
It's a different thing between dwelling on the past, letting it hinder you, halt you, slow you down, versus reflecting on the past and evaluating, learning lessons, and changing direction. That's totally
100%.
different. You can you know, reflect on your past and look at things that you've done or not done and grow and develop from that, but definitely. And I'm not just speaking of specifically Robert Ham situation, because I don't want anything that I say to sound like it's insensitive. Just saying for everyone, like in general, you know, letting go of things from the past and evaluating them, seeing, you know, what you could do to grow and develop and move forward. That's everything. I mean, that is life. And also, if you're good with God and you know, you have a relationship with Jesus, then things are going to be much easier if you need to do some hard shit.
See, and I like these scenarios, like what Dude Knowledge said, because I've heard a lot of people say this and talk about it, is like seeing someone that you're really close to in combat and dying and suffering. But like there are people, you know, I've personally been in these situations where like sometimes you may have to carry someone's dead body out that you love, you're not in combat. You didn't expect it to happen.
You may have to take out somebody that you love. When it gets out to the last piece of bread and someone flips out and they can't handle it, you may have to literally eliminate a loved one.
Bob, I was never in the service, bro. I'm gonna make that clear now. I was never in the military.
But my point in saying that, Dust, is like, I think some people who have been in combat and military service underestimate how fucked up society can be outside of all that stuff.
Listen,
like society has people go through some really fucked up shit that haven't been in the service at all. And those experiences shouldn't be discounted for sure.
I don't anybody's experience of traumas shouldn't be put away to the side. I don't believe in that. I'm just saying, like, all right.
What are we doing, C-Man? We bricking it up or are we caking it up? You get the Pyrex and the ice cubes. We're going to work, son.
Like it just, like, I don't, trauma's trauma no matter how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
People in the military a lot of people in the military have signed up, whether willingly to go do this or it's like, hey, I signed up for this, but now I'm here. I didn't sign up to be here. I got sent here, and they get stuck in a shitty situation with like shitty things, you know, and go through stuff, you know, but like, yeah, like Integrity said, a lot of men have PTSD before even joining the military. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't have to go overseas, you know, at 18 years old and experience your first PTSD. Sometimes you could be four years old, and that's when it starts. So the time you're 18, you're fucking numb. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're numb.
And
like, and that's a real thing where you're just like, you're looking at life way different than everybody else, while your buddy that you go to school with hasn't seen the trauma you've seen, and he's going in the military, and then he comes back and you start talking, and then you really vibe. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, yo.
So Dude Knowledge says, fallen homie aside, a teenage Haji that reminds you of your sister. They were confirmed to be wearing an S-vest. You pulling that trigger? What about after? What are you doing with the nightmares?
Pulling that trigger, dealing with nightmares, better than dealing with the consequences of not pulling the trigger. I mean, I think sometimes, and not to like just make it simple and like discount how serious that situation is, because that's tough stuff to deal with. But I mean, ultimately, that's why I said to begin is like, that's not your sister. That man ain't your kids. And you know what? You're in the wrong fucking place at the wrong fucking time. And maybe that is what it is. And it sounds harsh, but it has to be. In war, that shit does have to be fucking harsh. Otherwise, you're the one that ends up in a fucking body bag. So, and you know, if you want to live sometimes in fucked up situations, you got to do some fucked up shit. And hopefully, to tell you the truth, and this is what it comes down to, any trauma, in my opinion, you can go read like self-help books and like psychological mind operations. But in my opinion, like having faith in eternity, grace of Jesus Christ, and your relationship with God is one of the largest steps in being able to handle trauma and keep going.
Listen, you know what I told, sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna get out of here after this, and I'm gonna let this little sink in. A lot of people say some shit, but I told somebody the other day, I was like, yo, you ever had to pray to God? And they're like, what? I was like, I kind of figured, and I just ended the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, when those moments where you pray to God, and for people who know, you know,
yeah,
that's when things, you know.
If you've ever been in a situation where you have felt completely helpless and your life was in the hands of someone else, and the only thing that you could do was cry out to God to spare you, that's also one of the reasons that I carry a gun, because I will never be powerless again in this situation like that. And even though I'm just a silly little white boy from Virginia, I've been through the ringer, and you know, I don't intend to. Now, granted, a lot of that was me putting myself in situations that I shouldn't have been in the first place, but you know, we've all gone through our own little things and traumas and difficult things. And look, no one wants a kinetic situation. I think a lot of times, like, the boog is sensationalized and like fantasized about, but people aren't ready for that. People are so lazy. When they're commenting on Instagram, they just tap 3 emojis, bro.
Fire.
Yeah, people don't even want to get up and take a walk. I'm guilty of it too, bro. Why do you think I'm talking about? Because I do that shit all the time. People, even if you just think about all the little things that you enjoy and take for granted every day. What about, I don't know, air conditioning? What about heat? What about shelter? What about neighbors that aren't trying to kill you and take your stuff? What about you know, having to
water?
Yeah, literally just the most basic of things. You grab your faucet and go like this,
water,
and water comes out.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I saw dude's comment, and like, I don't think you can measure these type of intangibles. I've seen the largest, strongest, most they appear to be the most confident people
just break down.
Internally are not the same as the smallest dude who you would be very unassuming has a mental fortitude like you couldn't believe. And you know, I think that no matter what you personally have been through in life, I don't think you could walk past any person and judge them mentally until you got to know them, saw them in situations. And I think everybody should you know, just not underestimate others' mental fortitude. And you know, I do think we all should be there for each other. Like, that's why we have our channels and we do have these type of conversations, because, you know, people have been through a bunch of stuff, and at times you need other people to help you work through those things mentally.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, bro, and this is just honesty here. There's people I talk to and I've met in my life where I like totally judging them, and I'm like, yo, bro, they're talking like they've done this, and I'm looking them in their eyes and I'm like, you have not. Now, judging them for their mental strength, I feel like it's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother situation. But you could always in conversation and talk to somebody and be like, yo, that person's been through it. Regardless of what it is, like, yo, that person, like, just the way they handle situations.
Yeah, the homeless folks, they're ready. They're ready.
Bro, they're used to it. They're like, yo, we have nothing and we know how to survive. So
they won't even know for the first 2 weeks, bro. They're
like, man, people are fucked up.
Why is all the power off?
They're crazy.
Why is the power in the whole Vegas strip off? What's going on? You know,
yo, Vegas people see a lot.
Oh, they see it all, man.
Whenever you get a chance, if you guys have never done this in your life, which DLD, you've done it. I know you've done it. I don't know about Fine Rich or Red Dawn. Have a full-blown conversation with a homeless person.
I've been homeless.
Yo,
like legit homeless. On the streets, homeless.
Damn. So
I used to have a homeless guy living on my property.
You what?
Dude,
I used to have a homeless guy living on my property.
I moved, okay? I told you I was sorry.
He said I moved. All right, I got to get the fuck out of here.
All right, brother. Hey, thank you for what you do, for all the toys, for all the tots, and keep it going. Follow Kick Up Dust, follow the Tactical Turkeys, follow Dude Knowledge, follow Big Fish, Little Bow, and show them some love. You know what I'm saying?
Follow Tactical Turkeys. You know, next year we're gonna do a big. Next year we're getting everybody involved. We're getting everybody involved. With the Toys for Tots, for sure. For sure. We're gonna do it big. I'm gonna start that shit in June. I'm gonna start it in June. So
absolutely,
guys, thank you. Much love, everybody. Mrs. Albrecht, I don't want to butcher your name.
Yeah, Mrs. Albrecht. Yep, you got it. Yep.
Stay frosty. Appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Don't curse nobody out in traffic. That's a lie. I do it every day. And laugh about
my days of road rage are over, bro. I've knocked out somebody in a Prius with a kid in the car seat. I'm not.
I wait till they throw a shot first, and then I throw a shot back. You know, and then I laugh about it. I've heard some good stuff, and I was like, "That's a good one. That's a good one." I'm gonna roll up my window now. You win, and just roll up my window, and just keep driving, and they're just like, "What?" They still want to fight about it.
Next time we talk, I'll tell you the Prius story. You're gonna love it.
At a night class, these dudes showed up in a fucking Malibu, popped out this tinted Malibu, kits like I've never seen before with scars, 308s, and I was like, "Damn, that's the wrong Malibu you wanted with on the fucking highway."
I was gonna say every tinted Malibu I seen always has something in it. I would never underestimate a tinted Malibu.
Later, guys.
Later, Dust.
Mrs. Albrecht, it is so great to see you here. Thank you so much for joining. She says, love you guys. Dropping truth. Legit, you can love Jesus and still have PTSD. And yes, if it hits the fan, a good woman is worth her weight in gold. Stay frosty. If you don't know Mrs. Albrecht, she is the owner of Hold Your Guns, and she has done a lot for the 2A community and a lot for mental health awareness. And she works with FFLs to where when people feel like it's not the best moment for them to have their firearms, she works with FFLs to where they can drop firearms off to the FFL, so where there's no law enforcement involved with the taking of your firearms. And she's prevented, her organization has prevented potentially a lot of not so good things from happening, and she keeps freedom, independence, and liberty at the forefront, and it's a beautiful thing. So shout out to what you do. I think Sarah Jane Albrecht. Yeah, we love you. Thank you. What's next, Rich? You haven't really said anything in 27 minutes.
You guys are yakking it up.
We are yakking. That also means throwing up.
Sorry.
Levi has a great comment there. I think that would be the hardest thing in the world for whatever trauma you've been through in life.
Oh,
I think that has to be the hardest thing someone could ever face in their entire
Absolutely.
life.
yeah.
There's not a story in the world someone could tell me that I think would be harder than for that to happen to someone.
Dude, I had a good friend that lost his son when he was
Misfit.
under a year old. Oof. If my first wife was worth her weight in gold, I'd be a billionaire. Oof. Wow. Well, what else do you guys want to hit on before we hit the road? I'm still feeling like dirt, and I still got a little bit of dog puke to clean up.
Oh, hey, I sent you a text. It's getting near Christmas time, and Erica, Matt Hoover's wife, has a Amazon wish list.
Yes. Do you have it? Can you share it?
Let's see if I have it.
I know I've shared it a couple times, but let me see. Let me see if this works. I may not be able to post. Let me see if you guys can see that in chat there. For those of you here that don't know, Matt Hoover is CRS Firearms. He is the homie, and he is unfortunately incarcerated right now, and the ATF has done him terribly wrong and is, in my opinion, still torturing their family and stripping them of ways for them to make income. Yes, it is still on there. So one of the ways that we can help take care of his family while he is incarcerated is by supporting them through buying something on the Amazon wish list for them, and B, shopping at onlytacticalfans.com. So show them some love, man, around this time of the year. It's really, really tough for them, and they've been dealing with this for some time, and F the ATF. Yeah, this next year, I believe. Oh, no, you know what? I did not give away the optic from Gideon yet. I mean, I could just add that to the 5,000 giveaway, but what do you think? Should we give that away too?
Yeah, why not?
Literally in prison for making YouTube videos. Well, you know, there's always more to the story, but he absolutely did nothing wrong, and that absolutely is not a machine gun. And they literally set up the jury instructions to be, it is not a question if it is or is not a machine gun. We've already determined that it is, so it is. The only things we're determining is, did Matt and Justin work together, and did they mail things out, and did they exchange these items that we've determined to be machine guns? If they are, then they're guilty, which is like, what? Bro, you guys couldn't even get it to work. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. God bless Matt Hoover. God bless his family. What happened is absurd. It's a total miscarriage of justice. It's wrong. It's immoral. It's illegal. Look, machine guns should be totally lawful. All of us should be able to have any type of machine gun that we choose to. Yeah, anything. But we have to also acknowledge the world that we live in, and we know that machine guns are illegal, and that we will go to federal prison if we get, if we were to possess them or use them. So we gotta play by the rules. Otherwise, if I didn't care about anything and didn't have a family, a child, bro, shit. And what I'm saying has nothing to do with Matt. Matt, that's a completely separate thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse any of that there. But yes, free Matt Hoover, free CRS Firearms. Guns are machines that we operate. Absolutely. Brandon Herrera for ATF director. Absolutely.
Didn't he Trump pick somebody? Didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I don't even remember who it was. Somebody that I've never heard of. So obviously I'm a suspect. Bro, I don't trust any of it. I know that we're going to be in a better situation. I believe that we're most likely going to be in a better situation. And even if financially we're in a better situation, and I don't think they're ever going to stop coming for our guns. And by they, I mean anyone on the anti-gun platform, right? Doesn't matter what organization, doesn't matter what aisle, if there really isn't even an aisle. Both are two wings of the same bird, two heads of the same snake, whatever. But C-Man gets it. Shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and give away this Gidgeon optic. Give me 1 second. StreamYard. All right, so guys, this isn't just going to give you a really, bro. Why is it not? Okay, hold on. Go back here. StreamYard giveaway tool. It should just pull right up.
So is the code gravy? Code free CRS?
No, there's no codes right now.
No code?
No code, because it takes way too much work to go in there and make a code. But all the knives are on sale.
Sick.
Why
10% off and free shipping at I put my knife in my oh no, here it is.
DefinitionKnives.com. Go to DefinitionKnives.com, and you guys have no idea what you're going to be seeing on the next launch. Maybe even a definition drop. Why is this not pulling up, bro?
You can't get it up?
Thank you, Rich. StreamYard giveaway tool.
Your deck's pretty small. I could see you making a mistake.
There's a person in chat right now that would disagree with you. Bro, Waka Flocka Flame, what is going on?
Is it the StreamYard giveaway tool?
Lynchpin Supply, what's up?
Bro, what in the heck? StreamYard giveaway tool. I click it and it's not, bro, for real?
It's not for real, give it away.
Hold on.
FBA's getting a Boyd. Nice, nice.
Nice. Heck yeah. Boom. Okay, got it. Goodness gracious. You know what? I got to go with the OG thing. All right, so look, if you guys are into DLD hardware, then you know what my call sign is basically for DLD hardware. By the way, DLD hardware sells jigs, tools, parts, and things like that. Check it out, DLD hardware. I am currently selling Christmas jigs, which are red jigs with green lettering, and they're actually really beautiful. And I was going to post a short on YouTube about it, but I just got distracted because, you know, life. If you type in hashtag FTheATF, then that will enter you in for the giveaway of one Gideon optic. Now, this isn't just you get to pick whichever optic. This is actually a $230 credit from Gideon Optics. You can pick any optic. If you pick one of the ones that's $200 and a Gideon shirt or something like that, it is a $230 credit. So
nice.
Take advantage. You can pick almost every single optic available, excluding, I think it's like $20 less than the Mediator, and it's within $20 of a whole bunch of stuff. They have the MOS direct mount massive window granite. That thing is awesome. I actually ended up throwing that on the Scorpion, but if you guys got MOS Glocks, you need that. If you have is that is that the RMR granite or the MLS granite? Nice. There's the Advocate, which is the 1X Prism. There's the Guardian, which is the 1-10 scope. Dude, they even got their own mount, which is honestly, I'm super impressed with it. The hardware is super dope. It's awesome. So Gideon Optics, if you don't win, don't worry, because if you use code DARK, you get, if you use code GLOWIES, GLOWIES, you do get 10% off and free shipping. However, if you enter in the chat hashtag FTATF, because F them, you'll be entered in to win tonight. Right now, we're about to do the spin. One $230 credit for Gideon Optics. We'll give it just a few minutes and then we'll get popping. So while we wait for everyone to sign up here, gentlemen, let me know what firearms are you guys carrying nowadays?
SIG P365, as always.
Are you ever going to switch it up, Rich? Are you ever going to change it up?
Probably not.
Do you ever switch it up? Like sometimes are you just like, you know what, I may carry this today? Or
no, well, all right. When I was working in an office, I carried like an LCP2.
Okay.
So more girly gun than the girly gun I carry.
You love. I thought about the LCPs for like ankle guns and stuff. I think would be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my J-frame 642. I love that on the ankle.
Well,
dude,
in the morning before I put real pants on, when I'm walking around with sweatpants, I'm carrying the what is it, Max 380?
The LCP Max.
LCP Max. That's it. Yeah.
Nice. Modern Frontiersman is rocking the Grizzly. Nice.
Dude, I'd pick mine up, but that would be bad.
Yes,
that would be
the Grizzly.
Dude, the Grizzly is, look, if you're looking for a sub $300 Glock that actually is super impressive. I published a short on my channel just a few shorts ago, and it shows just the tip. It shows the BCA Grizzly. Man, I got to be honest, I'm super impressed, dude.
They're killing it.
They really are. They really are. What about you, Red Dawn? What are you rocking nowadays? Since Rich wants to have the same boring gun.
I mean, most days I rock my Glock 45 with 19x round, 19x 19 round spare mag with a 17 round 19x mag. And unless I'm at work, and then I'll carry a P365 with the macro slide and the Icarus grip. Those are my two. I mean, it's really based on holsters. I really like the tier 1 concealed holsters, and I only have 2 holsters for 2 different guns. So I rotate those 2, and I would like to get a tier 1 for my Glock 17 because if I'm carrying a 45, I feel like I could carry a 17. But yeah, I also would like to get a Radian for my Glock 45. I think that would be ideal too. I'd probably stick with the 45 if I could get a Radian.
Yeah, dude, the Radian's pretty nasty. Because some people, it's kind of inconsistent. Some people have been saying that it doesn't cycle 115 grains very well, which I'm super surprised about. And then some people say it doesn't cycle 147s very well. And actually, what I was literally going to recommend, and just for the for the record, we actually were talking about a Fat Tac holster. So Black Diamond Guns and Gear, Josh, you need to get with Red Dawn because he's been in this for less than a year. He's got almost 2,500 subscribers. Dude had like 80 people in his live chat the other day, and he had like 150 the stream before that. He's crushing it. So it would be great to get in there with him. Maybe you guys should chat. So if you're just joining us, type in hashtag FTATF. You'll be entered in to win a Gideon red dot, RMR footprint, RMSC footprint, an advocate, whatever you want. It's dealer's choice. You get to pick. It is a $230 credit towards Gideon Optics. And
Josh, I will hit you up on Instagram. Josh, appreciate you, bro.
Boom, boom, dude. I've been telling him he needs that holster to carry super low. It's extremely comfortable. Fat tack holsters are where it is at. Yes, it is best for bigger dudes, but honestly, even if you're a smaller dude, it is still way more comfortable to carry.
I'm a bigger dude.
Yeah, us big dudes need to stick together. You know what I'm saying? So type in hashtag #FTheATF. You'll be entered right now to win an optic from Gideon Optics. It is a $230 credit towards the Gideon Optics. You can pick an RMR cut optic, RMSE cut optic, Advocate, which is a 1x prism, or the 1-10 scope. And if it's more than 230, you just pay the difference. However, these things are solid. They're proven. We just had Dust on here with the Alpha model that has more than 15,000 rounds through it. It's been on a bunch of different rental guns, machine guns. The things just freaking run, man. They're awesome. I've got, I think, almost every optic, except I do not have the second focal plane scope. I would love to have the second focal plane scope, but one day.
Gideon has one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yours is first focal plane or second?
Mine's first. No, yes, first focal plane. No, which one is the one with two reticles? First focal plane.
Yeah, where
okay,
it moves.
So mine's second focal plane. Okay. They came out with a first focal plane.
Ooh, I would love that.
Yep. I like that a bunch of people were talking about their EDCs too. We got 43X, we got the Daga, we got all sorts of stuff. I did, you can carry a G17. It's only half an inch bigger. Facts. I did, nice.
Hashtag John Lovell CQB God.
Yes, I love it. Also, I did switch up from the 43X. I'm now carrying the 48 with the Gideon Optics Judge with the Streamlight TLR7 sub only because Goonbeam does not make a TLR7 sub size flashlight. Otherwise, I would rock that. Yet. Now, depending on the day, I'll usually carry the Definition Knives DK1 because look, this thing is fire, and this is the actual DK1. No labeling on it, no nothing. But I carry a bunch of different things from time to time. I do like switching to my unserialized guns here and there. It's whatever floats your boat, but there's just something special about carrying a gun that you built at home with no serial number. All right, we're going to go ahead and run this. Anything that you guys want to say beforehand?
F the ATF.
Yes.
I second that.
And just to be that guy. Oh, dude, that's so funny. It literally says because I don't have a thumbnail, it literally says the big old F the ATF thing on the screen. Now I'm going to enter too, but only because it would allow us to extend the giveaway and give it away a second time if I win. All right, so let's go ahead and run this. All right. We're going to run this for anyone just getting in. You have about 5 seconds, literally 5 seconds. How are only 45 entered to win, but we got over 80 people in here? If you are here and if you are watching and if you enjoy firearms, you have the opportunity to win a $230 optic for any firearm. By the way, these also come, not only do they come RMR cut, RMSE cut, whatever, they also come with a Picatinny mount that you can run on a subgun or on, a PCC or a rifle or something like that. Like the options are unlimited. So this is your last chance before I click the button. If you type in the chat, hashtag, which is the pound symbol, which is the number 3. Is it the number 3? Shift 3 and then F the ATF. you will be able to be entered to win a red dot optic or something of the like from GideonOptics.com. This is your last chance to enter. So that means there are 35 feds in here tonight. Dude, that is insane, bro.
You're showing your age by calling it a pound symbol. The modern kids
know.
now, they only know that as the hashtag.
Well, I'd set it out there for the old heads out there that may, you know, so I said hashtag, but then I was like, that's the pound symbol, the shift 3.
Right.
So this is your last chance, guys. We're about to run this in 5, 4, 3, 2. Look at that. See, right at the end, somebody else entered. It was someone that's like, I don't want DLD to know my information. Well, guess what? DLD is not going to know your information because you're going to get it directly from Gideon Optics, bro. Stop being weird, okay? First off, I run 2 companies and I'm dealing with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, really, at this point, thousands of people's information. I'm like, come on, stop being weird, bro. Last chance to enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Z, Mark Tucka, Scoot, T for Day House, Cleaners, trying to do, Howard, then slide by Temple Turkeys, my kin. Z, live life!
Yeah! Alabama brother. Yo, congratulations,
Dude.
Live Life, man. Love that guy.
You freaking earned it, my brother. Straight up. Hashtag everyone's a Fed. That's where the whole glowies thing came from, by the way. And this is how you know we're in a great place, because even though these people wanted this thing for themselves, and I totally get it. Howard J, brother, great to see you, man. Love you, bud. Dark handles a lot of packages. Congratulations. Congrats. Congratulations. Congrats. You see, this is how you know we're filled with good people here, man. I love it. Congrats. Winner, chicken dinner. Congrats.
Bama
Dude,
gang.
you guys are incredible, man. I honestly just grats deserved, my man. I am fed up with feds. Yeah, belt feds. Dude, you guys are incredible.
Belt feds.
DLD, you can handle my package any day. Fat Rooster, congrats. Thank you, Fat Rooster. By the way, good job.
So I was curious and I was like, when did I post my first video? So apparently 5 days ago was my 1-year anniversary.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dang, you've been out here for a whole year.
A whole year.
That's crazy, man. I think we gotta play something to celebrate.
We already have an
No, oh, my bad. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing.
I think if you play that, Dude Knowledge will send you a rifle.
We already have a nigger mare. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
With one more, Dude Knowledge.
We already have a nigger mare. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
Look, first off,
thanks, Scoot.
We hate that language, and we hate that Bo Jiden spoke like that. Now, he was quoting someone, okay? But it's a bad thing that he said. Can you believe that he said that and no one said a word?
We already have a nigger mare. We don't need any more nigger big shots.
So how he looked at the camera when he said it?
He does not care, dude. Like how disgusting. Now, he was quoting somebody else, but how absolutely disgusting. You can tell he said that before. Just by the way
you could tell he was happy that he had an excuse to say it.
Dude, if I was ever charged with the responsibility of saying such a word, I would be like, we already okay, guys. Before I read any further, I just want to say the thing that I'm about to say, I am quoting someone else, and I just want to let you know that the language is offensive. And anyone in here that would like to leave, I encourage you to do so. Because I would have a whole speech prior to that speech. Like, this dude just rolled into it like that. Like, come on, bro. That's insane. Sorry, my bad. If any of you guys out here had not seen that before, it's disgusting. There you go. It did roll off the tongue pretty, you know what I'm saying? Classic Joe. Yeah, yeah. Was he talking about Willie Brown? You know what? I don't know actually. That's a good point. He's used to saying that. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's go ahead and get it wrapped up. So, what you want to do is you want to reach out to Gideon Optics directly, Live Life. Hit them up on IG or whatever methods of social media you have access to, and he will Putang or someone at Gideon Optics will hook you up. Let them know that you won DLD's Christmas giveaway that Putang asked us to do. It is one $230 credit. So let's go ahead and get it in. Closing thoughts before we wrap up here. We'll go around the room and tell a campfire story of a moment that impacted your life for the better.
You want to go first, Rich?
He's going to forget that he's on mute first, and then he's going to say a bunch of stuff and not realize he's muted, and then he's going to unmute, and then he's going to be like, I knew that. Hey, welcome back.
It was the day I met Red Dawn Readiness in person, and he jumped in my car.
That's beautiful.
That was a cool day, man. That was definitely a cool day. I really enjoyed it, Rich.
Frag Out, brother, great to see you. Check out Frag Out Design Studios, Frag Out Firearms. He's got the best stuff for the best prices, and it's gorgeous. He's an artist. He draws on guns. You know him. You love him. Check him out. All right, Red Dawn, what about you? Share a moment that impacted your life positively.
Probably 9/11. 9/11 opened my eyes.
It woke you up, yeah.
Woke me up, and I was just a kid, and I realized that people in the world will believe talking TV screens, and that day was a positive for me because I really think it shaped me for the better. And I don't even know if I knew it at the time, how much it would shape things, but I think 9/11 was at least an event in a day that A, anyone who lived through it will never forget, and B, sometimes you shouldn't believe your eyes and ears.
Obviously it's a terrible thing that happened, and it's an absolute tragedy that many people died, of course. Absolutely. You're saying that despite it being terrible and tragic, it opened your eyes to the fuckery that we see all the time.
Oh, man, Paul Bald, man, I'm sorry about that, bro. God bless you. That's rough.
Wow. Dang. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Paul Bald. That's terrible, dude. A really interesting thing that I heard somebody share was on 9/11, 3,000 people passed away, and it brought our country closer than it's ever been. During COVID, 1 million people died, and it's caused more division than any other instance in this country ever. Like, that's so crazy. So, earlier what was said, I forgot if it was you or Dust or who was it said it, but something along the lines of, they don't necessarily want to have another situation like that because of the fear of bringing people together. I think they have mastered a way to cause such just great devastation and division that there is no fear of us banding together anymore. We don't even have people at the checkout line at grocery stores anymore. We're literally doing the job. Bro, our culture has changed so dramatically, and that's dramatically and drastically at the same time. Okay,
for sure. I wish more people were awakened by that situation. Yeah. And then you look at COVID, and it did feel like for a while people were waking up. And I think with the victory of the election, I think people put the pacifier right back in now again. And I don't think you should ever put it back in. I think you should always remain highly skeptical, self-reliant, and individual free thinker. And
Paul Bald said it was hard. I didn't realize what was going on in this world until at least a week later. Dude, it took me a little longer after 7-Eleven being a part-time job to realize what was going on. But man, honestly, it was after Obama that everything changed for me. And it was that moment, and we've talked about this before, that moment that I was like, I've been lied to. Oh my goodness, I've been lied to, right? It was like, y'all are lying. Well, hold on. If you lied then, hold on, let rewind. You lied there too. Hold up, you lied there too. You lied there too. Y'all are lying. Hold up, y'all don't tell the truth. And then it just totally changed everything. And despite my beliefs in, our rights that are supposed to be protected by the Second Amendment, I still, as a young little tarded young man, still voted for Obama for his first term because he was an ill talker, bro. He had it. He pulled the wool over my eyes, and I'll acknowledge that. But also, look at the change that's happened within me since then, and I'm grateful for it. As far as going back to a moment that changed my life positively forever, I'll say that it was a little over a year or so ago. When I gave my life to Jesus Christ, when I committed my life to Jesus Christ, because I've always believed in God. I've believed in God my whole life. I've known that, God was raised in a Christian family, and it was never like force fed down my throat or anything. But to consciously make the decision to give your life to Jesus Christ is such a powerful thing, and I would encourage all of you guys to, as we, get into these crazy situations as the world turns. I would encourage you guys to get right with your families and get right with God, because things are crazy, and you can count on yourself as much as you want. You can become as self-reliant as much as you want. You can take every single precaution and set standards and all the things that we talk about, and the physical life, the worldly bullshit that we concern ourselves with all the time, is nothing compared to eternity. Our physical life is a blip on the radar of eternity. So remember that eternity is forever. Sorry, that's a Sandlot reference there. So we'll go ahead and wrap up here. And if any of you guys have any questions about what is it like to get right with God, what do you mean get right with God? Hit any of us up. Me, Red Dawn, Frederick Donegan III. Hit up Rich. Hit up Josh with Black Diamond Guns and Gear. Any of you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all. And yeah, final closing thought.
Man. That's crazy, man. I can't even imagine that situation.
Oh. Well, my daughter's mom was killed in an accident when she was 10 years old. Still hard to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Dude,
you strong, Scoot, brother. You a strong man, bro. Strong, bro. That kind of stuff is no joke.
The end is near. Beware, brother. Great to see you. He says, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks now. Bye-bye. 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 You like this stream. Bye now. Bye-bye. What part did you not understand? Is that lyrics or something? Good to see you, though. The end is near. Beware. Everyone else, Tex Bullington, Modern Frontiersman, Lightning McQueen, Paul Ball, Scoot, Robert Ham, all you guys, Senor Bob. Appreciate all you guys, man. This has been crazy 3 years, man. And the channel being 3 years old is crazy. And losing the other two dudes that I had on the channel in the beginning seemed catastrophic, but I'm glad and grateful that I took over. I just kept streaming. That's all I did. All I did is just not stopped. I just didn't stop. So I'd encourage you guys, find something in your life to where you just don't stop. Just continue doing it no matter what. Maybe one day in 3 years, you can have 4,939 subscribers. I'm just kidding. It's actually terrible. Don't be proud of it. Oh, Saturday Night Live. Gotcha. Sandwich Chef, brother. Great to see you. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up. Anything else you can end on? One thing, we'll bounce. Sorry.
couple things came to mind though while you were just closing up, and it's like one thing that is always promised in life is things will go wrong, right? We live in a fallen world, and one of the other things that we're all promised is that none of us make it out of this body alive.
Yeah.
And then the quote that comes to my mind is an old Julius Caesar quote, but what we do in life echoes in eternity. So
facts.
Your decisions matter, and you know, praying for all you guys. Appreciate all you guys. But just be what you want to see in the world. That's a quote that came to my mind a couple of days ago. And
do you want them to be the change that they want to see in the world?
I don't know if you want to be the change, but just whatever you would, you know, imagine the world to be that yourself, and things will work out. And if it doesn't, then, you know, you gave it your all. And that's another quote of mine that I say a lot, but all you can do is give your best in life. And at the end of the day, you live with the results.
Yeah. Facts. Rich, anything else you want to close on?
You know, it's like adapt and overcome. Have a backup plan. Make sure, you know, you've got a good idea of what's going on. And time, I'm going to steal this quote from a crappy movie. Time is the fire in which we burn. And I think about that constantly when I don't get stuff done. And one of the admirable traits on my wife is if there's a due date for something, she does it the first day. Yeah. You know, if you have 2 weeks to do something, first day she does it. Because if, you know, maybe something's going to go wrong tomorrow and you're going to have to spend a couple hours doing something.
Don't put off today what you can put off tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the opposite of that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, my wife's amazing at that.
It's funny, dude. Mark Twain had so many incredible quotes, and it's like little subtle things that you wouldn't notice at first, right? Like the art of procrastination. Don't put off today what you could put off tomorrow, because it's funny, right? But also quitting smoking is the easiest thing. I do it all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's these little things that are just witty little quotes. And anyway, guys, as we close up, remember it's important as a community that we're all here for each other, with each other. It's also important that you, and while we're in the middle of a culture war, that you remain to be a culture warrior and fight it. Start a YouTube channel. Just find an outlet, find a way to fight against it, and whatever that may be. And as men, we're supposed to be warriors. We're supposed to be a warrior of God. We're supposed to be, fighting against any evil that we see. And to be so, you have to be a leader, and you have to be a leader within your family, a leader within your community, a leader within your church. And to be a leader, to be a good leader, you have to make sure that you're setting standards and expectations and rules for yourself hey, Bob Masavo, good to see you. And some of the rules to hold yourself to a higher standard, to higher accountability. Some of those rules I like to share with you guys at the end of every show are: rule number 1 is to be kind. It's so important that we're kind in everything that we do. That brief interaction that you have with somebody else could have a massive impact on their life. So be kind. Rule number 2 is to live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. When you bless others, you become blessed, because a hand that's open to give is open to receive. Rule number 3, never trust a fart. I'm just kidding. Rule number 3, because we know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men skilled in violence. Make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. Become as highly skilled with your tools as you possibly can. Do not put off getting better. Sight in your red dots on your pistols. Make sure your sights are spot on. Make sure you can clap a silhouette at 100 yards. Get to less than 1.5 seconds on the draw to first shot. Get to less than 2 seconds on a bill drill. Get to less than 2 seconds from concealment, or from patrol, from low ready, from high ready. And yeah, less than 1 second on a first shot too. Anyway, I love y'all. Be easy. Become highly skilled at being deadly, and I'll talk to y'all later. Do not shoot drones out of the sky.